if you've been following Twitter, not Twitter in general, my Twitter, then you will know that there is some, I would say it is big news, but I don't want to make it like such, I don't want to exaggerate it too much. Let's try and find that middle ground between overblowing it and, I guess, underblowing it. But yeah, this whole thing started, in case you're wondering, this whole merch store idea started when I saw that another streamer had posted that because they had reached 500 followers, they were launching their merch store. And I jokingly, tongue-in-cheek, in a private conversation, said, "Oh, well, that means I must start mine too," with a smiley face and a wink. And then, like, about 3 or 4 people all got back and said, "Oh yeah, you probably should. Oh yeah, I'm thinking of doing it actually." And I was just like, I wasn't being serious. I was joking. My tongue was in my cheek. But then it's like, okay, well, let's have a look. Let's look at Stream Elements, because Stream Elements is what's driving the overlay at the top right-hand corner, which I know it's small but perfectly formed. It's what's driving all of this stuff behind me. I mean, I drew it, I designed it, but it's, yeah. So Stream Elements already has a foot in the stream, if you like, and so I thought, well, Stream Elements has got its se.merch shop, and I just chucked the logo in. Literally, just chucked it in. As an experiment, a pure experiment. As you can see there, I put on my Twitter, saw someone opening their merch store to celebrate reaching 500 followers. I joked that I was now in a panic because I didn't have my merch store ready. I don't think, if you are a new streamer and you're watching the stream, you don't need a merch store. It's one of those things where, like when I set up the affiliate links, it doesn't well, the way I'm doing it, which I'll talk more about in a bit, the way I'm doing it doesn't cost me anything, right? Anyway, so in response to that tweet, I got a little bit of a cheeky reply. So I at the end of this tweet was, so now I'm left thinking, wait, so should I set up a merch store? And this spread shop just came along, cheekily went, yes, but with us, right? Now, at first I was like, well, that is a bit cheeky. I thought, well, this is obviously some sort of clever bot, right? This is some sort of clever bot that's been set up to jump on this. And to be fair, well programmed. You know, it's not your usual love your stream DM at so-and-so for collab. So I just thought, well, I looked at their Twitter, I looked at the posts that they've posted on other people's Twitters. It was obviously not a bot, just a very savvy, great sense of humour, social media team, and we need more of that. You know, how many great examples have we seen? We've seen some very poor examples of social media as well, but how many great examples have we seen of corporate social media where, you know, people have got a great sense of humour but also just are very human? We need more of that. Yeah, it's cheeky, but I kind of like them, and I kind of like the personal touches. You know, they've actually, because Twitter's quite a fast medium anyway, and they've got a job to do. They're busy doing loads of other things. They've taken the time to notice things about individual people's shops. Like if they've promoted a product, they've said, "Oh, that's really cool," or "I like that." Little things, like I said, that should be happening. You know, with these spam comments and Instagram and stuff. Just tell me one little thing you noticed. It's like, "Oh, I love the stitching of that thing," or "I love the colour you've put in that bit," or "That's a really cute product." You know, they've actually at least taken a glancing look at people's profiles, right? So I thought, okay, I'm gonna play along. So I did the same thing. I just literally dropped my logo into Spreadshirt. Spreadshop and Spreadshirt are the same company, by the way. And you can immediately see this is just the default that comes up. One of the criticisms of SE merch is just that they didn't have a very wide range of merch, not very many styles of t-shirt, not very many fits of t-shirt. I know I'm not opening a brand new look, but you know, I was impressed. There's lots of different things going on, even in just this one thing. Like that, you know, that jumper's quite nice. I like that. Sweatshirt, yeah. Hoodies, tie-dye t-shirts. So already you've got quite a lot of variety. So okay, that's nice. And as I say, I'm just playing along, right? So, what button did I press there? Right. So I just said better, like the Snickers adverts. Like, you know, okay. So there's SE merch. Did it in Spreadshop. I said, better then, you know, lay down the gauntlet. And you know, right, most people, if they send a cheeky tweet, you only get one cheeky tweet. if you try and keep the conversation going, it doesn't really happen. They replied. They actually replied. Way better. Look at this. So it's just there's something I wasn't even serious about setting up a merch store, but you know what? I think, and this has buoyed me on. I hadn't heard of this company before. So, I should probably say that. I'm not on commission from them or anything. This isn't a sponsored stream. I've just set up my own shop for my own personal experiment, I guess. This is something I wanted to explain as well, because it's all print on demand. When I said about it not being any risk to me, the beauty of shops like this, there are others, but this one has had really good reviews. And actually, people, we've got Thorny Ghost as well, regular on the stream, has used them before and said that they were really good. So lots of factors have gone into choosing Spreadshop, not just because they were cheeky, but they were a bit cheeky and I like them for it. They print everything, right? So when you order it, it goes into the print queue. It'll take a few days to get to you, sure, but it will be printed on demand. Now, what I want to point out to you as well is that means every item you buy, you have the opportunity to do some customization. Different amounts on different things, granted, but if you think my Nemosphere logo is a bit too big for you, or a bit too small for you, you can change the size. So I would urge you, if you want to change the design, do. Put your name on it as well. You can even add your own pictures. So you can have a Nemosphere, your own picture, and your own name if you want to. How many memes have we seen where people have said, I could never buy things with my name on in the gift shop? The brilliant thing about Spreadshop, now I am sounding like I'm being sponsored by them, but the brilliant thing that I found, I'm sure other shops do it as well, but the brilliant thing I found is you could put your own name on things if you really wanted to. Okay, boom, your shop is now open. So there is a very real possibility that if you order merch, you will be the first person to get merch before me. Before me even.